All right. Hello, my beautiful beings. I'm here today to talk about my hair. So let's get into it. So, in April, I decided to try and go 6 months, 6 long months without a retwist. And it has been 3 months so far. So I wanted to do a video to show progress and what's been happening with my hair since I stopped retwisting it, and also like lock routine or whatever. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to go over how my hair has been doing and what it's been doing since I stopped retwisting it. Mainly the reasons why I wanted to retwist my hair, I mean, not to retwist my hair, is just mainly to see what would happen. But also, I feel like I needed to stop manipulating my hair so much to like promote growth and to stop thinning, stuff like that, and to help like thicken up my hair a little bit, because there are some locks that were getting thin. Don't know why really, but they were getting thin and it was, making me nervous. I'll show them to you in a second. But also I got some questions on Instagram and Snapchat to go over in this video, so I will do that like as I go or whatever. So yeah. So since I started talking about how my locks were getting thin, I'll go ahead and show you some of mine and show you like what's been going on with those. And the question I got about thin locks is how to fix thin locks that started out thin. And I think what they meant was like, when you first get your hair coiled, or however you're going to start your locks, if they were coiled thin and then now they're growing and like some are thinner than the other or whatever. But what I would say is to marry them with other locks, and I'll show you what I mean because I have a few. But I'm just gonna like take out a section and then show you what I mean, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, like I have a ton of new growth, and this section in the front is where I want to start. Vegeta, go away. And you can see all of my new growth right here. I'm gonna take this one down too. You can see all of my new growth, and I don't know, I just have like a lot of loose hairs right here, and I just wanted to see what was gonna happen with them. I know for the most part they just stayed loose, I don't know. But here, this lock was like getting super thin, and it was right in the front of my hair. So it was making me nervous because that's, first of all, that's my edges. Secondly, in the front, it's just like a lot of stress in that area. So I feel like if it was getting thin, it was gonna do nothing else but get thinner and thinner and thinner, and eventually just like, pop off. So I was getting nervous. But what I noticed was some of the areas that I was concerned about actually did what they needed to do while I'm not retwisting my hair. And this is one of them. It just did the thing. Like, it just went together, and I'm not mad about it because I still have my middle part. But these two, they just attached themselves to each other. If you can see, they were two different ones, and now they're not, which I like. The new growth is together too. You can't really tell at all where one it was and where there was another. I guess maybe like right here, because that one was really thin. But yeah, yeah, these two are together now, which I'm happy about because this one was making me nervous. So I also have some other ones here on the sides that I actually married a long time ago before I did this challenge. I can find them. The two other sections where I had to marry some of my locks were right here. This was the very first Wait, actually, that's a lie. This is the very first one that I did. As you can see, it's like at the worst. Like what? What did I do? This is actually another one right here, but this one I put two of them together, which doesn't even look like it now. But this one was two separate ones, and one of them was getting really thin, and it was scaring me. So I just two strand twisted it together, and it just did the thing. And now it's like a whole one, and it doesn't even have a little antenna. So this is what I mean by antenna. This is another one where I married two of them together. You can't even tell. It looks like, you know, but at the bottom it has like a little antenna dude at the bottom. That's what it looks like. And that's something that I did before I stopped retwisting. And here's another one that I did before I stopped retwisting. Which are doing pretty good. At one point I thought they were getting a little thin, but dude. So back to the question, how to fix thin locks. If they started out thin, or if they're becoming thin, the answer is to marry them, period. You can also try and solve the problem with your scalp or your hair. So you can use oils like Jamaican black castor oil. You can use stuff like peppermint essential oil to encourage hair growth and like scalp stimulation, blood flow, all that good stuff, so that it will help your hair get thicker. Or you can try like the wild growth oil or whatever to help your hair get thicker, and maybe that will reduce some of the thinning. But I would say to fix thinning, marry them, whether it be two strand twist. If your hair is just thinning, then try, to promote that growth with, oils and stimulation and etc. So, and also to prevent thinning, like I wear wigs sometimes. In order to prevent thinning, you need to oil your hair before putting on the wig. Make sure the wig fits, because the wig that I have doesn't fit. It's really small, and so the clips were like yanking at my hair, and it was causing some thinning up in here, which is why I think some of them in this area were getting a little thin, but they're doing really good now. Not so many ponytails. I mean, even loose naturals need to do the same thing. Ponytails break off your hair around your edges and everything like that. When you do get retwisted, don't do it so tight. Don't do it so often. Yeah, friction. That's maybe what it is. The next question that I got was, what do you need to start your locks, and how do you maintain them in the beginning? I feel like I might be being complicated about this, but I feel like it depends on the type of hair that you have. And I'm not talking about good hair or bad hair. I'm talking about just literally the texture of your hair. For me, when I started, the woman who started my locks, she was very good. She started my locks with this foam. It was really, really sticky, so it helped. I'll insert a picture. So it helped my hair stay coiled up longer, because my hair is really soft. So I would say if your hair is on the softer texture with looser curls, use I'll insert the picture of the product that I'm talking about. I would say to use a product like that that's really sticky. Do not use beeswax in your hair. Do not use black gel in your hair. Don't use any kind of gel in your hair. If you want to use a gel, I would say use like flaxseed gel or something like that, because it's natural. You can make it at home, so there's no extra nonsense in it that will like gunk up your locks. But if your hair is softer, use this product, and don't wash your hair. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't wash my hair for like a month, maybe a month and a half, a couple weeks. I don't know, like 4 weeks or something like that. I don't know. It was a hot second. I thought it was gonna be really hard to not wash my hair, but it wasn't. My hair wasn't that dirty. When I went to go get my hair coiled up, my hair was not dirty. It was a fresh wash, so it wasn't that bad. I don't know, it just wasn't that bad for me. But I would say, if, like I said, like if your curls are looser, if your hair is softer, don't wash your hair. That's what I would do. I'm not a professional, but that's what I would do, because if you think about it, your hair is just in coils or two strand twist or whatever, and if you wash your hair, it's just gonna wash out. Like, Just gonna undo before it can get the chance to tangle, because that's what it has to do. It has to tangle up so that it locks. So start off with that product and don't wash your hair. You can maybe use like a dry shampoo, or like if you really just need to wash your hair, dry shampoo to get rid of the itching or the flakes or dryness or whatever. Or you can use like something like witch hazel on like a cotton, not a cotton ball because you might get cotton in your hair, but like the cotton round thingies. Put like witch hazel on there and just rub it in your parts to get some of the like buildup out of there. And you just need hair to start. Hair and confidence. If your hair is on the shorter side, my hair was pretty long when I first started. It has gotten longer, but when I first started, my hair was on the longer side, so I didn't really have an ugly phase. I don't like to talk about an ugly phase because I like to think there isn't one. If you fucking with it, that you fucking with it, and you don't have an ugly stage. So I just say hair, that product that I'm talking about, confidence, and not washing your hair to maintain it. Just don't wash it, and oil it every now and then, because you're not washing your hair, so you have the oils that you need in it. And I would say, which is something that I've just recently adopted myself back into my routine, is using like a bonnet or some kind of scarf to sleep with, because just because your locks, baby, is still hair. That cotton pillowcase is sucking up all them oils, your hair's getting dry, and it's still breaking off. So boom. Other question I got is, how long have I been locked up? It's been a year this past September. Yeah, a year this past September, so it'll be 2 years in this September. Another question I got is, do I want to dye my locks? The answer is yes. I don't know. I think I want to do blonde again because I missed this. Somebody tell me the answer. I don't know where the blonde went. Like, it just left my hair. Like, I'm not cutting it. I think it might be breakage or damage or something like that. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think of right now, that it's breakage, because I don't cut my hair or anything like that. It's just the blonde is leaving my head. So I don't know. I think I want to do blonde. I might do a color for old time's sake, but I'm really digging the blonde right now, like the blonde and like the really, really white color. I'm really digging that right now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do after my 6 months are up. I'm going to go get my hair retwisted and colored, so that'll be fun. And the last question I got was, do you have any lock pet peeves? At first I didn't think I had any, but I actually do. My biggest pet peeve is when people think that you're dirty or that you look unkept, just because you have locks, or because your locks look like this. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, when people just automatically think that you're dirty, that your hair is dirty, that you don't keep up with your, like, I think that's really like ignorant. Like, I think that's really ignorant. Like, this is just my hair, and just because I don't retwist it as much as you want me to, then I'm dirty. Like, my sister told me that my hair looked dirty before, when unbeknownst to her, I had literally just washed my hair before I saw her. So it's just like, I don't know, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves, I think. And for people to just be like, oh, you need to retwist your hair. Like, excuse you, bitch, mind your business, Another pet peeve of mine is just about my hair, really, because I don't have bad hair days anymore. I have another one. Another big pet peeve of mine is people who think that, I'm gonna get locks because I'm tired of doing my hair. Sweetie, you're not gonna get a break. You're not gonna get a break. Having locks, I won't say having locks is hard, but it's just the same amount of work. You still need to I wash my hair. Let me stop lying. I try to wash my hair every 2 weeks. I usually don't, but it really just depends on how dirty my hair has gotten. But if I could be on a regimen, I would wash my hair every 2 weeks, just like I did when I was loose natural. I don't deep condition, because that's, Why would you condition? I don't know, but I don't deep condition. But I do, like, I wash my hair, I oil my hair, I sleep with my bonnet on, and you got to put in a lot of money to get your hair retwisted every however much you need to get your hair retwisted. It costs money. Luckily, the lady that I was going to for a while, her prices were pretty fair, but some people charge like a freaking arm and a leg to retwist their hair. I don't retwist hair, so I can't, say that, oh damn, that's high. But everybody has their prices, or whatever your prices for your practice. So if you feel like you need to charge $100 to do some bomb ass retwist, then I might damn fucking pay you $100 to retwist my hair if it's that good. It's just as expensive, it's just as time consuming, and it's just as much work as loose hair. So that's another one of my pet peeves, is when people think that they need to just lock ups because they're lazy, or because they don't want to retwist their hair. Because baby, if you do that, you're going to be ended up looking like Lil Wayne, because he don't have no locks left in his head. He need to shave that shit off. He looking ridiculous. You're gonna end up looking like that, and you're gonna be mad because you don't have no hair. Because with like loose naturals, when you start getting breakage and everything like that, you can see through the hair, and this side is shorter than this side. Okay, well, when you start getting breakage in your locks, you're going to be having patches of hair missing in your head, because this isn't strands of hair anymore. This is locks of hair. So if, like how these are getting thin, yeah, they're going to fall out of your head and you're going to be mad. So the last pet peeve I think I have is just, I don't know, it's purely just, I don't know, just me being picky about my head. But when I need a retwist, these sides, they like stick out so far from my head, and I don't mind it. I don't mind my fuzzies, and I don't mind my new growth, but it's just like, ew, it's just like, really, like, look at that. That's so annoying. But yeah, that's it. 6 months no retwist. It's been 3 months. My hair has been doing really good, and I actually have learned a lot about my hair, and I think why I started locking my hair. When I started locking my hair, it wasn't just like on a whim, really. Well, it was because of like, oh, okay, I'm ready to lock on my hair. Like, it was like that, but I had been thinking about it for so long before then. I was like, my boyfriend at the time, I was throwing hints to him. I was just like, what if I got dreads? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, ew, no. And I was just like, first of all, fuck that shit. You're not the boss of me. I can do whatever I want to do. But yeah, I was just like really thinking about it really hard before I actually did it. And so I actually just did it because it felt like the next step in my hair journey. It felt like something that I wanted to do, not really something that I needed to do. I don't think I have a spiritual or like ancestral, like a profound type of reason why I locked my hair. I just wanted it, and I thought it would look good on me, so I did it. And now I've learned a lot about my hair, and I love my hair more than I did when I first went natural. When I first went natural, of course, like, your hair pattern changes, your hair texture changes, all that good stuff. But I don't know, I love my hair. It's like soft, and I don't know, my new growth, my curls be popping. Like, this should be looking pretty good. So I like my hair, and that's it. I'm actually, now that I haven't been retwisting it, I like wearing my hair like this. Yeah, I just like wearing my hair like this. I like having it not twisted. I like having it loose and growing wild and doing what it wants to do, because I don't know, if you just leave your hair alone, it'll do what it needs to do. It'll grow, stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah. I guess that's because I got asked that question before. Why did I lock my hair? That's why, because I wanted to. Yeah. Dr. Bronner's Castle soap. That's the only thing that I use to wash my hair. Deep conditioners and regular conditioners, I would say that is a no-go. just to stay safe. I mean, you truly don't need it, because first of all, especially when you're starting your locks, why are you conditioning your hair? You know, it doesn't make sense. Conditioning detangles and softens. Why do you want to detangle? Anyways, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wash my hair. And I do dry my hair with a t-shirt to uh, prevent any more friction, whether it's true or freaking not, you know? And it's easier to do my little turban thing. Like, I just put the t-shirt on like I'm putting it on my body, but I just stop halfway like this and put it up to the edge and take the front or the back or whatever. Make sure my locks are inside the shirt. And just twist it up. And this twisting is getting more of the water out of my locks too. Which surprisingly, my hair dries pretty fast. But my hair is also always dried pretty fast, even when I was loose. Yeah. Yeah, I put on pants for the people, you know? I never have on pants. So I moved here because the lighting is better. I'm just gonna show you what I do after I wash my hair. So yeah, this is actually probably as dry as I need it to be already. We're all done. So this, after I wash my hair, like I said, I don't condition my hair with like conditioner or anything, but I use like a oil cocktail. Yeah. So usually what's in here is olive oil, peppermint essential oil, tea tree oil, coconut oil, and monoi oil. But what I just added to it was Jamaican black castor oil. Everybody knows what this is for, hair growth, etc. I definitely use this on my boyfriend's hair because his scalp is like dry. So I definitely use this on his hair just to make sure his scalp is moisturized, stuff like that. Hair food is grease, basically. But it seems to be more natural than any other grease I could find. It's not like all these mineral oils and whatever. And sometimes I use trusty dusty shea butter. And sometimes I can even melt this down. I haven't yet, but I can even melt this down and put it in my applicator bottle with all the other oils. But I don't want it to be too heavy. If I did that, I would probably have that specifically for hot oil treatments or retwisting. I wouldn't do that for every day. Sometimes I use this every day. On top of that, I have this spray bottle. It's dirty, but I have this spray bottle. In it, I just put water and I squeeze some of this inside of here, or just olive oil, or just one oil. But usually, I put this in there and shake it up. So like in the mornings, because I got the habit from when I was loose natural, to spray your hair so that you can like brush it up or do anything to it. The same thing still goes for locks, I feel, because the water like loosens it up and makes it malleable, so you can style your hair or whatever. But also water is just good for moisture because it's water. But yeah, but this is how I do it. Okay, yeah, that's how I do the back of my head because I can't see it. So this is what I meant by a circle. I just hello. Yeah. Anyways, what I meant by a circle, I just literally go around in a circle like that and rub it together and put it like this. You know, little baby hairs. Hello. How you doing? So, see my curls, you know, they start to pop a little bit. And my scalp looks healthy. Oh no, I just love looking at my new growth. It's so curly and pretty. But yeah. Okay, sorry. I was having a lot of fun. I have so much fun when I just wash my hair because I feel like I can actually feel my edges. I don't know. Like, my hair is getting long. Depending on what I have to do, where I'm at, or whatever, I either will just throw on my bonnet, which is what I have been doing lately. Like I said, to reduce stress, whatever, blah blah. Just throw on my bonnet, get into bed, go to sleep. Or what I used to do before I got my bonnet is I had, which I'm about to put on. I'm about to put this on today because I'm going somewhere later. I just put on my scarfy boy and my little pineapple or whatever. I'll show you how I do that. But before I do my pineapple, I'm gonna put some shea butter in the front here. The shea butter is so thick, it kind of I don't want to say like a gel, but it's so thick that it kind of holds the strays in place. I do not do this often. So to do my pineapple with the scarf, I just put my hair up with a hair tie just for a second so that I don't miss any pieces. This in on the front. Go back. And then come back to the front. Pull it a little bit. Sometimes it just really depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll like tie it in a knot. Sometimes I don't. Today I'm not gonna do that. And you just tuck it. Pull that and tuck it on the other side. Cute, you know. And then I push it back a little bit. And then it's up to you if you want your ears out or not. I don't know how I'm feeling today. And then I take my thing out. And just move it around. I usually don't do this to look good, so I just like let it do whatever it's gonna do. But yeah, I think I covered everything. That's how my hair is doing. It's doing pretty good. You know?